Here we go. Andy versus the world. 36 questions. Like a gladiator. Are you ready? Right. No. Question 1. Name the IBM computer that beat world chess champion Garry Kasparov in 1997. Right. Of course, the answer was Deep Blue. I'm just going to be interested. Only 2 people got fooled by the blue color. I'm a little bit disappointed in that, but there you go. So after 1 question, we have Ryan C in the lead because it is fastest finger first. Whoever does the answers the quickest will get more points. Right, question 2. The name given to computers used by the British code breakers in World War II to break the Lorenz cipher. If you know your comic books, there is a clue in the picture. And the answer is Colossus. Yes, I thought most people would answer Enigma. Unfortunately, you're wrong. So Ryan's still in the lead. Right. Question from one of our meetups this year. What is Andy Nielsen's one rule of Perfox that's used at Marks and Spencer's? And the answer is never get slower. Any of the performance questions are all taken from meetups that we've had this year. The answers are on the website if you doubt my integrity. Right? Yeah. So Rishi takes the lead. Right. In 2005, the CMS for publishing website content known as Mambo was rebranded as what? It was Joomla. Alessandro taking the lead. Right. The 2-letter country code DD was reserved for which country but was never implemented? Confidence boosting question, this one. Fairly straightforward. Yeah, it would be really embarrassing if you got this one wrong. But quite a few people got it wrong, but there you go. Right. I think the next question is the first one of Andy's special questions, right? There's no points to be awarded for it, but there is a survey, right? So we need Andy to concentrate and give his answer, right? Right. It's on 60s music. Which was the first USA #1 for the Beach Boys?
We're not all as old as you, Barry.
I've got 4 phones. Right. Yeah. So, so you got that right on one of your 2 phones.
I got it right on both of my 2 phones.
You got it right on both of your 2 phones, but right on 60s music, right? Because he's using 2 phones in good Top Gear style, I'm awarding him minus 2,000 points for that, right? So there we go. Totally reasonable. Now we have Jenny in the lead, but only by a reasonably 31 points. Reasonably small margin. Right, back to the real questions. Which high-level programming language was created by Guido van Rossum in the Netherlands? And the answer is Python.
Can I just ask a question? So, why don't the world have an answer? Why don't the world have any points here?
Right? Because they get exactly the opposite of what you get, right? So,
Shucks.
don't question the quiz master. I'm making it up as I go along. Right, Alessandro in the lead. Right. What is the name of the project that aims to give developers the power to extend CSS? This was told to us by Jaffa the Cake in his Progressive Web Apps talks back, I think it was in July. And the answer is Houdini. The picture was of Houdini's coffin, which was the clue there. Oh no! All right, which Andy is that? Who's on a streak? Oh no! Right, but it's okay because the minus 2,000 is going to help us out here, right? So, what does the S stand for in the programming language BASIC? The answer is symbolic. We now have GIMP in the lead. Nice. Closely followed by mask. Right. In computing, there are 8 bits in a byte. What are 4 bits called? And the answer is nibble. Nice to think. No one thought it was munch, but I quite like the fact that some people did thought it was morsel and chomp. I thought that's quite good. Right, I think we. Right. Doug Sillers gave a talk on native app performance back in January, but his talk featured a very strange sport. What was it? And the answer was goat racing, right? Again, if you go to the slides, you'll see that that was featured. And anyone who knows Doug will have heard him talk about his own goats quite extensively. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that, Doug, to be honest, if you're watching, but enjoy yourself in Seattle. Right. Oh, Andy's special question number 2 on reality TV is who won I'm a Celebrity in 2015? Right. And the answer was Vicky Patterson. And he got them both right again. But you know what that means,
Do you know what's funnier?
Right.
I don't watch TV that much. I have no idea who won.
Right.
I guessed.
So for cheating again and getting it right on both phones, he gets minus 2,000 again.
It's a fix.
Right. What was the first ever registered domain name? And it was Symbolics. It's interesting that majority audience thought it was IBM. All of those domains were in the top 10. or the first 10 that were registered, but it was a little known one, Symbolics, that was actually first. Right. Presto is the layout engine for which browser? The answer is Opera. Well done to the 31 of you got that right. Oh, 2 points in it at the top. Right. Ilya talked to us about improving real-world rail. What does rail stand for? It is response, animation, idle, load. Well done. And Alessandro is back in the lead. Which of these is not a programming sort method? The answer is shuffle. Very, very interesting that that 36, 45 of you thought that shuffle was a real programming sort method. Not in my book, it isn't. Yeah. In 1804, Jacquard invented the first programmable device. What was it? It was a loom. If anyone's heard of Jacquard cloth or the pattern Jacquard, that's where that kind of comes from. Which Andy is that? But it's okay. We're fine.
You do realise I've never actually won this quiz, despite
Right. So Andy special number 3 on soaps. Who runs the garage in Coronation Street?
What is Coronation Street?
The answer is Kevin Webster. Now, I can see that Andy only got one of his 2 devices correct that time, so I'm going to be a little bit more generous and only deduct 1,000 points that time. Right, so that's quite fair. Right, for which company did Elvis Costello program computers?
No way.
The answer is Elizabeth Arden. You kind of think of his kind of personality, maybe you might have kind of picked the most kind of out there one. Oh no. Right. In March, we heard about the Guardian's use of service workers for what type of puzzle?
Do you know, Patrick? Do you know the answer to this? You were the FT, weren't you?
The answer was crossword. It's very, very close. Right. What is fear of the internet called? And it's aronophobia. I thought most people would pick cyberphobia, but I totally made that up. But maybe I should just, get the domain for that. But electrophobia, by the way, is fear of chickens. Poganophobia, I can't actually remember what that one was, but what? Oh yeah, that's right. That is the fear of hipsters. Right. Sorry, you just reminded me of one of my best jokes of the evening. But there you go.
You had a good joke.
Right. A vigule or solidus is what character? Yeah. We're sorting you out here, aren't we? There you go. Right. Which animated character did Natasha Rooney use to teach us about public key cryptography? It was Pikachu. Right. Andy's special question number 4 on fiction. How many books are there in the Terry Pratchett Discworld series?
What?
The answer is 41. So well done, you Pratchett, 13 Pratchett fans, or you very lucky people that got that one right. But how did Andy do? Oh, he lost.
Both times.
Right. That's not too bad. But by getting wrong both times, he actually doesn't get a forfeit. It's actually just 0. So there you go. Right. Mario first appeared in which video game? Donkey Kong. No, a lot of Nintendo fans out here. Oh, is that you?
That is me. Yes.
That is you, right? Andy's on a streak. Look, that which means he's got like several questions right in a row. But
There's a first time for everything.
yeah. Which group of professionals use computer dating the most? It is teachers. Now this one Andy should get right, obviously. Which feature of web page test can be used to simulate a third-party failure? Genuinely good block. Right. If anyone else think that you can do it with block, right? Only one person thinks you can do it with block.
I have to remind you, I wrote the book.
Yeah, I know you wrote the book, but I wouldn't have thought.
And I did the talk.
Yeah. How many? 5,000. 5,000. Right. What? That is the that is the clever dick forfeit. Right. All right. There you go. So.
I used to think Perry was my friend.
Right. What's the most commonly misspelled word used in books? And it is receive. What? Google did I read them all. No, Google did a study, and that is the result. Right?
I have to remind you, the quiz master's decision is final.
Hang on. I'm
Can we...
sorry, the world, right? The world, you actually get a forfeit there of 5,000 points as well, actually, right? And that is for, you know, questioning the integrity of the quiz master, right? So I'm sorry, Simon, that was your fault. Right. True or false? There is a patron saint of the internet. He's got 2 phones.
Look, I knew I was going to get stitched. I have to get something matched up.
But it is true. It's interesting. Right. 5th special question on the royal family.
I'm a Republican.
Right. In 2008, who married the Queen's grandson, Peter Phillips?
That's a porn star name, if ever there was one.
I just want so badly for some people to have said Summer Nights. Think about it, right? Think about it, right? And it was Autumn Kelly. Yeah, I'm not going. Where's Diego when you need him to just do a little rendition of Summer Nights? Yeah, you'd get extra points for that, Diego, if you did that. Right? What is the name of Google's Progressive Web App Readiness Testing Tool? It is Lighthouse. I was trying to trick you a little bit with the photo because the photo is of a building called the Torch. Right? But
wouldn't we have to have known that? Sorry, I didn't say anything.
Right. Actually, what did you get on the Royals? I didn't check that one. Just it's minus 2,000 anyway.
I didn't get it right.
Yeah. There you go. Right. Wikipedia. The word wiki comes from Hawaii. What does it mean? And it means quick. How is 10 written in binary form? is 1010. Just realized that I could have been even sneakier there and actually done the hexadecimal versions of T, E, and N, right? And confused even more.
There's no T in hexadecimal, I'm afraid. It's
No,
only 16 characters, you know.
Yeah. What's the ASCII version of T, right, in hex? Yeah, cheeky, yeah.
I was waiting for that, Mr. Hearn.
Right, right. But actually, on this side, I'll actually give Simon 1,000 back for that suggestion. I think that
doesn't deserve it.
That was quite good. Right. Right, which is the only vowel not to appear on the top row? And of course, the answer is A, which is on the left of the middle row. Oh, Moogle on a streak. Right. What colour does not feature in the Foster's Lager logo?
Do you drink Foster's, Barry?
Of course, the answer is green. Well done. Didn't trick too many people there. Right. So last special round for Andy on sport. Who has won the most individual stages of the Tour de France? And it is Eddie Merckx.
I got it wrong.
You got it wrong, but you got it right on the other one. So it's only minus 1,000. Right? So before we reveal the scores over here, right, we'll just tally these up, right? So we've got minus 2, 4, 5, 10, minus 15,000 for Andy. That's pretty good. That, right, and I nearly said our side, but I meant the side of the world, right? You only forfeited 2,000 points, right? So pretty good result there. I think that will make sure that Andy finishes last, right? So the big reveal, right? So if Andy is top of this, it's whoever is second on the list, right? But Andy is top.
Do you know
right?
this is the first time
Right.
I've ever ended up top of this
Right.
quiz?
But the winner is
Rishi.
Rishi, and he wins the Gear VR and the S6. Right? Can someone take a pic? You need an upgrade. Yeah, well done.
Nice one.
Yeah, yeah. I'll see that on eBay tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, resell it. Yeah, they're hard to get, those S6s now. You know, those sort of things. Right. So what I'd like you to do is, if you enjoyed it, if you could just like rate it back, and
How am I supposed to rate it?
what? Well, 5 clearly. But anyway. So while you do that, all I'd like to say is thanks for taking part. Thanks for coming to the meetup tonight. And for those of you that have come throughout the year, it's been a fantastic 2016. Just like to wish you all a fantastic Christmas and New Year. Go and get a rest. I know we all need it, and come back refreshed in January. And on that note, let's get down the rake. See you all later.
Hey!
Thank you.